Picked up a small block 400 block. It's rough as rough can be. But I got it cheap enough we can play with it. Well, hey there, guys and gals, and all my pals. Welcome back here to Outfits Garage. On this episode, you're going to see a crusty pile. What you're seeing here is a crusty. Look at all the dirt daubers we dug out of this thing. Crusty and rusty small block 400. This was sitting in the back of an old bus at a salvage yard that's out here. That's been a salvage yard for many years. They're going to be shutting down in September. And I went by there today and talked with the old boy. I've known him all my life. And we got to talking about this. He said this was the last block he had left out there on as far as 400s. And I went out there and took a look at it. And I said, I think I'll just take it. It was cheap enough. So I just gathered it up. It's got some battle scars in the bottom of it, as you can see right there. If you can see it or not. The bottom of that cylinder's notched a little bit. That one right there, I almost see a crack in the bottom of that one, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. It might be junk. I don't know. I think that's just rust in there. And then that one, all of them got a little bit of a notch, but let me show you this other side. I think it's this side here. Right there, rod had a rod bearing. It spun a rod bearing, I put it that way, and it knocked the bottom of the cylinder off. Right there. It's got a little, no, that one there's fine. But I think it's on this other side. Let's see. Right there, well, let me get you in here where you can see. Right there's a little. Right there is pretty bad. We may have to sleeve this thing. Might have to sleeve it. I'll take it to the machine shop and let them look at it. If we have to sleeve one cylinder, them others, that one right there is going to be just fine. But there's a pretty good notch out of it. We may have to sleeve if one sleeve will fix it. I think we'll be just fine. And I think no, that's just where a piston was sitting. That's all that is. No, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Sitting there the same way. So there ain't a crack in that. That's just where the skirt was sitting in the piston before they tore it down. But it's a little rusty inside. I barely feel any right there. Ring groove. I mean, just barely right there. I don't feel none on them. Just that one right there and that one. You don't feel none on the top. Zero. So I figure a person could probably bore it 30 thousandths and get away with it. I don't feel none on this side. You can see where the rings was running right there. But no, it's rusty and rough, of course, but and dirty. But we'll take it to the machine shop, let them look at it. Here, it may be next winter before we get doing on this one. But we're going to call this Project Crusty. So if it'll heal up, if we can put a cylinder or sleeve in it and make it work, and see what he says about that cylinder. He may say just hone it and go, but we'll see. I'd like to bore it 30 thousandths. If we do that, we may go ahead and put a sleeve in that side just to be safe. Be safe. A little bit of notch in the bottom of the cylinder ain't gonna hurt, but that is a pretty good notch. Let's see here. As you can see right there, it's got a pretty good whack, but it's not up into the water or anything. But we definitely want to check it and make sure. And see that one there? It's just got just a little nick on the bottom of it, nothing major. And this one the same way. It's nothing major right there. It just nicked them. But that one has got a chunk pulled out of it. So, but I don't know what we're going to use it for. We may build it and put it in the old smoke show here. Pull the old big block out of it if it'll heal up. There's not any classes we can run a small block 400 in anymore. Used to could run them in these Camaros and stuff, but they've got them on limited cubic inches now. These sport mods, 360s, all you can run in them. Now, if we went full-blown modified, yeah, we could put one in it, but we'd be kicking ourselves for doing it because it's not primo anymore. Everybody's running the crate motors. So, yeah, I think we'll just do something different with this motor. Build us a little street motor, 406. Have us a who knows what it'll be. If it'll heal up, we'll get it to a machine shop and have them clean it real good, and may have them bake it and get all this rust off of it, or hot tank it, whatever. Might bring it back to life, make it look good again, and then we'll have the cylinders checked in it, and if it all checks out, then we'll start worrying about what we're going to build. So I've got a 400 crank. We'll have to get a set of pistons, but I was going to put a set of 5/7 rods in it probably. And do have a set of 6-inch rods. I could build a 6-inch rod, 30 over, be a 406. That's the motor I've always wanted to build. So we may look into that, but who knows? You never know what we're going to do around here at low budget outfit garage. So first thing we got to do is get that modified together. That thing has got to be built before we ever start on this. The money's got to go on that, and that's where it's got to go. I'm going to try to get those smoke show going again, but I don't know that we're going to be doing many burnouts in it. I think I'm going to fix it up for a daily driver. Yeah, it's got a little rust in the bottom of the cab. Look there. But I can fix all that if we get ready to do that. I'm not too concerned about it. It rides and drives really good. Next weekend, I'm going to be going to Missouri to meet up with RC Industries and with Rick, and we're going to do a little swap-a-roo there, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that on that next video that we do there. But he's bringing me some stuff for smoke show, and I'm bringing him something for old blue-brown or brown-blue, whatever he calls it. So, but anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. I'm just going to throw this little short video up. We may do some more video on here tonight. I don't know. This is Saturday. It's a really nice day outside. Thankful that I'm not got all this sinus junk. I'm thankful that I'm feeling better, and I hope you're feeling better as well. We'll catch you later here on Outfits Garage. All right, Project Crusty 400 build. For all you naysayers saying this was not a small block 400 because it didn't have three freeze plug holes in the side, read that number right there and run it for me. Read that number and run it. It comes out to being a small block 400. It's a 4 and 125 bore. You ever seen a 350 like that? You ever seen a 350 with the steam hose? Plus the humps in here. plus the humps right here. All right, you don't have to see the balancer to know this is a small block 400. Hey there, everybody. Over here at this is one of our church buildings we've got. Yeah, we've got 2 church buildings. We're trying to get this into where we can sell it. This is a pretty nice old church building. But anyway, I'm going to add in the description my Amazon wish list. I finally, after all this time, have got an Amazon wish list. So, and I finally figured out how to put it in my descriptions. So, go down to my description and look on our Amazon wish list and buy that stuff. Help us out. It's going to greatly help our channel out. It'll help us get farther down the road on our projects. And this is going to give you an opportunity to help us. Your name, your business, whatever it is, will get called out here on the channel if you want it to be. And we'll make sure you get recognition. And if you have a channel, I'll definitely promote your channel. And I'll do everything I can to help you. But jump down there, that description, and look at our Amazon wish list and try to help us out if you can. If not, hey, keep watching our videos. We appreciate you. But if you want to help out, if you've been looking for a way to help us out, that's one way you can do it. And there'll be a few items on there. Some things are not expensive, some things might be, but you just pick out what you think you might want to help us with, and everything will be greatly appreciated. But anyway, this is Russell here with Outfits Garage, saying God bless you, Jesus loves you, and keep a hammer.